What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. Today, we're going to talk about how Baby Dogecoin can make millionaires. So definitely stick around to the end of the video. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Definitely leave a comment in the comment section if you want me to go over anything. And also, let's just get straight to it. So first things first, let's talk about the numbers here with Baby Doge. So first things first, you can see here, it says that we are at $477 million market cap here on CoinGecko, whereas CoinMarketCap says about 346 million. So we're just gonna bring it in the middle here and just say that we have about 400 million market cap, right? So, anyways, what we do know is that our circulating supply is 153 quadrillion because that's what it says over here. Watch my video from yesterday where I broke this down, and you can see right down here we have 153 quadrillion circulating supply right there. So that's pretty good. So let's now look at where Baby Doge would have to be for us to get $1 million off of different amounts of money, right? So let's find this out. First things first, we're going to get our circulating supply. If you actually come over here on CoinMarketCap, you can see that the circulating supply is self-reported by Baby Doge at 153 billion or 153 quadrillion for the circulating supply right now. So the importance of this inside of these calculations is this. First of all, you want to go ahead and take your calculator and go ahead and do the math for this. So I already did the math for you to find out that it's 153 quadrillion circulating supply. Already did the math to find out all this other stuff. But what the math that we want to do right now is what does $1,000 get you inside of Baby Doge right now? So if you were to divide $1,000 by 8Z3024, this is what we would get. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8Z3024 now. So this would get you 330.6 billion Baby Doge, right? So at 6Z1, which is our target price, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At 61, that would be $33,000 off of that $1,000. If you put 1,000 in here now, then it should hit 61, and then you would have $33,000. But remember, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. But the importance of this is to think, well, how realistic is it for us to get to 6Z1? What is the market cap at 6Z1? So whenever you do that math, this is the math that will really impress you. So if you think about 6Z1 and Baby Doge, and we also have a max supply of 153 quadrillion, or no, a circulating supply of 153 quadrillion, which will go down over time. So this is just hypothetically us speaking as if we were not going to burn anymore, which we know that we're going to burn more. But I'm doing this math, problem very modest. So then you can see I'm really holding back, but I'm showing you how much potential Baby Doge has. So first of all, we're going to take our 153 quadrillion Baby Doge here, and this is million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. So we're going to take that 153 quadrillion and multiply it by 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 61. So when you multiply our circulating supply by our target price, you then get our market cap. And that's why you see 15.3 billion. So at 15.3 billion dollars, that is when Baby Doge will be at 61. And see, when people say 5Z1, that's why we got to look at this, because let's take the 153 quadrillion again. So like this is million, billion, trillion. 1, 2, 3 for quadrillion. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this so we can just paste it next time. But you're gonna see how amazing this is once we do this actual problem. So like we take this 153 quadrillion, right? And we multiply it by now 0.00000. So this is 5Z1. See, when you start doing the multiplication here for 5Z1, $153 billion. So if we have to get to $153 billion market cap, this is without burning any more coins, right? So if we keep burning more coins, it's going to be easier for us to get to $153 billion market cap. So it'll be easier for us to get to 5Z1. But at the current moment right now, at the rate of the coins that we're burning right now, 5Z1 is not this year. We're not looking for 5Z1. And I'm pretty much telling you why the way to get to a million with Baby Doge could either be A, you hold till 5Z1, which will be a lot easier to get to a million, or B, you hold till 6Z1. And that's why I wanted to show you these problems. So now let's say for more 61s, let's say you have $10,000, right? And let's say Baby Doge just does a pullback. It pulls all the way back to 8Z1. Let's just say Baby Doge pulls all the way back to 8Z1. So we're going to go ahead and divide your $10,000 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 0, 2, 4. I have to count it out like that or else I'm going to get tripped up. Or actually 1. So yeah, 8Z1. So your $10,000 right now for 8Z1 will give you a lot of coins. It will give you 10 trillion if we hit 8Z1 and we, do that pullback. Then you're going to get 10 trillion off of your $10,000. And that inside of the future One, two, three, four, five, six, one. Inside of the future at 61 is $1 million. So if you want the answer to get to $1 million, if we pull back to 8Z1, which it kind of looks like we're about to do, and I actually did a whole technical analysis on this about how we could quite possibly pull back to 8Z1. And a lot of people don't want to see that, but you got to think before all this madness started, where were we at? We were at 8Z12 to 8Z1. We were trading between those areas here right before all that craziness started happening. So we could easily go below it. And see, that's where the real opportunities come from. Once you start seeing prices like 9Z9, 9Z7, 9Z6, now you get more coins for that amount that you're putting in. So it's just a good strategy, my personal opinion. But like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice. But let's pull this calculator back up. So 8Z1 for $1 million. Let's say you don't have $10,000, right? Let's say you don't have $10,000, so you want to hold a little bit longer. Let's just say you still have $1,000, right? Let's take your $1,000, multiply that by one, two, or actually divide it just to find out the first problem here. So let's take $1,000 and then divide it by one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 8Z1. That's saying we're pulling back to 8Z1. Now your $1,000 gives you 1 trillion baby Doge. Go ahead and multiply that by one, two, three, four, five, because now we're doing 5Z1. That would be $1 million. So if you want to turn $1,000 into $1 million with baby Doge, then you must wait until we hit 5Z1. But if you want to turn $10,000 into $1 million in baby Doge, then you must wait until we hit 6Z1. And in order for us to hit 6Z1, that's 15.3 billion market cap. And in order for us to hit 5Z1, that is $153 billion market cap. So $153 billion market cap realistically is not achievable by this year. But we can see a $15.3 billion market cap being achievable by this year. So let's say, like I said before, like you're gonna need $10,000 now for 6Z1 to make a million, right? And then $1,000 now from 5Z1 to make a million. But let's just say you only have $500. Well, your $500 your $5,000. If you only have $5,000, that could be $500,000. Let's say you don't even have 500. Let's say you have $100. Well, then that $100 will be $100,000. So let's look at it like this: you're taking $100 now, dividing it by one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 8Z1 at 100 billion baby Doge. And you're multiplying that by one, two, three, four, five, six, one. That is going to be $10,000 for that. And then if you want to wait till $5,000 with your $100, then boom, now you're all the way up there. So yeah, there's a lot of potential. That is $100,000 off of $100 if you wait till 5Z1. Obviously, 5Z1 could take a few years, but right now 6Z1 is definitely achievable, and $100 to $10,000, that's pretty good, right? And then $1,000 all the way up. If you want to put $1,000 in here, right? This is one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, $8,000 into here at 8Z1, 1 trillion, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 100K. So $100,000 off $1,000. I mean, I'm not complaining about that. So I'm definitely trying to see Baby Doge pull back to 8Z1 or lower. And yeah, that's pretty much how you can make $1 million. Now, the burn portal. On top of all this, we have so much going on for Baby Doge. So we have the burn portal coming out in 4 days. And the reason why this could also help Baby Doge make millionaires, help Baby Doge get all the way up there just to be pumping on all that good stuff. In order for us to literally do all that, we got to have burned coins because Baby Doge has a huge circulating supply. 154 quadrillion or 153 quadrillion is still pretty big, but let's be completely honest. I think that we can get that down very quickly. If you actually look over here on Baby Doge Swap, you can see that we're burning a lot every 24 hours because our volume is very high. So now you're seeing the last 24-hour Baby Doge burn volume is 48.5 trillion. But see, when you look at our volume here, 17 million here, and then coin market caps at like 30 million. So I would say our actual volume is probably more like 20 million or 20 to 25 million. But anyways, our actual volume being around 20, 25 million. Imagine us being at 100 million in 24-hour trading volume. That's when you start to see hundreds of trillions, like 200, 300 trillion per 24-hour period. So yeah, we already burned $151,000 today. And you can see for the lifetime, it's 202.5 quadrillion already burned. So we have a lot going on here. The buybacks still at a good amount. And also you can even see, let's just say we get a bunch of money in Baby Doge swap and we get the same price up here as Pancake swap. Now we have 200 or 2.5 billion locked, the total value locked. So that's going to be another factor leading to Baby Doge getting a higher and higher market cap. So I think 61 is definitely possible sometimes this year, and not this if not this year, definitely by the beginning of 2024. And then I think that 5Z1 could definitely be achievable, but maybe like 2 or 3 years down the line. But anyways, this is pretty much all I got for you all today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. Let me know what you all think about this in the comments. And as always, I'll be back with another video.